Every time you think you're on top of things, you just get completely fucked over yet again. With every good comes a bad. See you in the morning. After last night's hammock collapse, spirits weren't exactly high.
We're all still a bit fractious from the fact we've literally got no flat surfaces at our camp, so we can't organise anything. We're just in the sand, and everything gets covered in sand, and then things gets lost, and people walk over stuff, and then things get stamped down into the sand, and then you've lost it forever.
But luckily, some of us were able to look on the bright side of things.
I was used to go to sleep and I woke up a few hours later, desperate to pee.
Yes.
Or I can't get out, put my feet in the sand. I'll do Kirsty's trick of rolling your front open the hammock and try and piss out the hole.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to piss on my hammock out of my pyjamas. So I was like...
You didn't take your pyjamas out?
I did, but not hard enough. And then you know how it pools, and then it was like a pool, and I was trying to change the lowest point anyway. So then I rinsed my clothes, went to camp. Camp is covered in rats. I was like, I cannot stand it all screeching. I was like, I can't sleep here. So I turned around, came back, washed my hammock, washed all my clothes, and went to bed again wet.
Night 3, how did you do?
I've beaten the night now. I know how to stay. I've learned how to sleep in the fucking horror.
What's your tip?
Horror woods. I think I've just been broken now. Let's do it.
Oh.
It's horrible. I haven't had my morning shower yet, which is good.
Oh yeah.
Counting mosquito bites had also become a regular morning activity.
So, tally.
I topped out at 81, counting just my leg, my whole legs though.
You're right off.
All the way down.
I'm the one that's in pain and you're still trying to make it
I'm
all
not.
about you.
I'm just saying, I'm not.
I'm at 81, 99, 100, 101. Oh, round the back.
I just complain less. As well as keeping an eye on Emma's bowel movements. Well, we don't have TV, so the most entertaining thing to look at is Emma having a shit. Look at her go there. How's the poo?
It's good. We can see it. Way to go.
Oh, look a bit. What the fuck? No way. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
It's like a whole shoal of fish just going running away from Emma doing a shit. Given our departure date was looming, we decided to spend the morning spear gun fishing.
We are about to go spearfishing.
And naturally, it started dicking it down again. I look like a fucking idiot.
It's so nice and cold! Oh, it's so hot!
Jesus! Underneath the horrible weather, the reef was absolutely amazing and really distracting to try and actually catch some fish, which basically involves looking around for ages and then trying to stab something with a big long stick. After taking in the beauty of the reef, we were finally ready to start taking some shots. And it turns out it's actually really hard, and the fish were making us look like right dickheads. But after a while, we began to find our feet. After a few more hits, we took what we had, prepared it and brought it back in for dinner. Being gluttons for punishment, we decided we'd go out in the pitch black to see if we could catch anything weird. Abject terror aside, the only thing we really managed to see was some weird looking jellyfish, so we decided we'd get out of Dodge and go back to the camp. We traded some stories and turned in for the night. Day 4. Everyone's still asleep. Can't really get up too early because the mozzies get you. Gonna try and sort out fire today. Yesterday was mostly spear gun fishing. I'm building a raft. Things were looking up. Despite the early rise, everyone had finally had a good night's sleep, although the girls had still not quite mastered getting out of bed yet.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about today?
I'm feeling about a 9.
Oh, okay.
If I didn't have jammy feet, then it would be a
Oh
10.
yeah, let's show the cami feet.
You can't really see it because it's covered in sand.
Oh no, we can. Oh, look at that. Look at that gam.
We were finally ready to get cracking on our bow drill sets, which consisted of a spindle, a half board and a bow. And making fire made spear gun fishing look like fucking clown shoes.
It's gonna go on fire.
Breathe. Come on.
There's a fat foot.
Oh.
I think it's done yet. You got some black.
No!
Oh shit. You're gonna need to tighten the string.
After the girls had had enough of trying to start fire, they decided to cool off in the ocean and start pissing about while we looked for more inventive ways to make fire, which didn't work. But eventually, with a hell of a lot of persistence and a hell of a lot of hard work, we finally got there.
Yes.
Where the airstream is going? Wow.
Wallop.
We even had some spare time to make some absolutely outstanding rope.
And then look at this rad rope.
See yours? My yours is shit versus mine.
Your mum's shit.
And some not so outstanding headwear. And as the sun set on the island once more, we prepared ourselves for an early start to get all the way around the island to scope some places to camp when we were on our own. We began with an early morning trek right to the centre of the island. We had to hack back quite a lot of vegetation and use ropes to climb some of the rocks.
Going round.
The side of the island was covered in mangroves and we couldn't really see much place to camp, so we carried on wading around the edge.
Wow.
This also wasn't ideal because if you weren't getting knocked over, you were getting chased by stingrays. The only place we found that we thought we might be able to camp was full of holes and probably had something living.
Good sheltered area.
Something lives in here though.
Oh.
It's lots of holes.
I don't know what these big holes are.
So after all that, we were still none the wiser of where we were going to camp, so I got cracking on the second version of the raft.
6.5 hours later.
So, when's the ship going?
This for 84 years. All my friends have helped me get to where I am.
The Sun Lounger is not ready.
Oh yeah, if you
The steamboat is nearly ready.
Approximately 10 hours later.
She ain't much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Trash.
In her ass.
Been working on this raft for 3 days.
Trash sandwich.
It's literally trash sandwiched in and then tied up with net. It's very sturdy and knotted up and then lashed up and secured up with bamboo. So at least it looks cool.
Many unbearable hours later.
Test voyage 1 of SS Shit Heap. Oh, I should have bought my shoes. Nearly lost my toe.
Put the water in the blood for the shark.
Definitely gonna be amputated. Some blood sharks in first. She sings. Yes!
I'm so impressed, and this only took 4 days. So after a terrifying test launch that was thankfully successful, we headed back to camp for a campfire and one last sleep before the last day before we headed out on our own.
This is the penultimate day at camp. So we're getting all our shit together because we're about to be stranded. We've had all the skills. Oh, I was sitting on that. and been taught everything we need to know.
We have not. We're really not prepared.
We are, we'll be grand. Here's the raft. What are you saying? Sheila?
This was it. The raft was packed, our stuff was loaded, and we were ready to leave and head out on our own. With absolutely nothing but the rainwater we'd harvest and some small dry bags full of useless shells.
Tragic ending. We've lashed down all the waters really safely, and yeah, nothing will go wrong.
Did we pack enough shells and coconuts? Naturally, Emma was faffing around, so we left without her. We got to the island and started dismantling our raft and assembling our new home. I don't even know what time it is. Oh god. It's we've got to protect the fire somehow. It's a tropical storm, it's the middle of the night. I'm just desperately trying to save the fire and the shelter. Everything's fucking gone. Very little sleep was had.
Worst night's sleep I've ever had.
Just so hungry.